Hi, my name is Liz. I'm with Big Hairy Dog, and today we're going to be going over how to edit grid formats. Now, first things first, let's talk about what a grid is. So, as the name might suggest, a grid is going to be anywhere within Prism where we can see information in a grid. A good example of that is going to be here. When we're searching our inventory, we get our results. I'm going to minimize my filters for a second. And I can see that we have UPC, DCS, vendor code, description 1, all the way down to our ending doc quantity. And this at the top we can see is called inventory search document. All right, let's keep that in mind. Now, to actually edit our grid formats, I'm going to be going to our Prism main menu, admin console, and we're going to be going and opening up node preferences. From here, we're going to go down to grid formats. All right, now, step one, it's very important to remember what context you're in. Our current context is at the subsidiary level, so it is at the highest level. And I can see here are my different grids that I can configure. If it's in a grid, you can most likely edit it, and we just need to make sure we know the actual name. So what we're looking for is our inventory search document. Perfect. So now that I have my inventory search document, we can see here the first section is my allow search by. This is what I have available, and this is what I currently have selected. Please keep in mind that you won't be able to click and drag and drop. You want to go ahead and use the arrows here. So this top arrow is going to bring it all the way to the top, no questions asked. And then of course over here is going to be more of a one jump. There we go. All right, now of course we can also go ahead and use the arrows here in the center that will add or remove as needed. So I ended up taking that out. You scroll down here, you can see there are a lot of things available. It might not be everything though. Just a heads up, different areas, different grids will have access to different information. All right, now next thing is our show columns. All right, our show columns, what displays and in what order, but it follows the same basic rules. On the left hand side is what you have available, and on the right hand is selected. Now over here we have an extra area, default visible. Default visible will by default be checked. That means these items will appear in the order that you can see over on the selected section. If you want an item or a piece of data, I should say, to be available but not visible by default, you would uncheck that box. All right. So let's make a few changes. I'm going to go ahead and bring description 1 up to the top, as well as description 2. And UPC is going to by default be invisible, but it can be right there after description 2. We're going to go ahead and throw vendor code all the way down to the bottom, as well as DCS code. We'll throw that all the way down. All right, now of course we want to make sure that we save. When we save, it will go ahead and take a minute to actually save. From there, we're going to go ahead and want to log completely out and then log back in. All right, perfect. So now let's go back over to our new transaction and search. I'm just going to hit search. Perfect. So now we can see that there's my description 1, 2. I don't see UPC. So to get those default invisible columns, I'm going to go over here to our little hamburger menu. And there we go. Anything with an X is by default invisible, and we would just check it to add it whenever we need it. So it's an easy way to have additional information at the ready without cluttering your screen. Definitely worth taking a look at. All right, and good news is that is about it. So one more time, it's going to be our admin console, node preferences, and grid formats. And the most important thing is that you just know where you're looking for, right? So if you are in promos, the grid will go ahead and show coupon set, and you can go ahead and look at your coupon set here. And we can see what's available, what's selected, and you might come across something like this where everything is already selected, and this is where we can go to clean up the screen a little bit. All right, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to give us a call at 1-800-377-7776. If you have any questions on our tech, you can go ahead and feel free to give us a call to the main tech support line, and the receptionist will be able to transfer your calls anywhere. My name is Liz, and this has been Editing Grid Formats. Thank you so much, and we'll catch you in the next video.